guys, this is Miss Sebastian. We're going to look at Unit 3, Lesson 3, talking about cylinders. So our first question type is, what is the exact volume of a cylinder? When they ask for the exact, they want you to leave pi in the equation. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to plug in what we know. We know that V is the volume, it stays as V. We leave pi because we want the exact. R is the radius. Here we're given all the way across, which is the diameter. Okay, so if we want the radius, it's going to be half of that. So the radius is going to be 2 meters. So now I can plug that in. We want 2 squared, and then times the height. That's this line here. So now all I'm going to do is multiply these out. 2 times 2, or 2 squared, is 4. Times 6 is 24. Usually you won't see it like this. You'll see the volume equals 24 pi, and then the volume is meters. You always want to put your units cubed. Meters cubed. Volume is always cubed. Okay, so what about this? What is the approximate volume of the cylinder? If you'll notice, this is the same one we just did. Okay, and we said the volume equaled 24 pi meters cubed. So if we're looking for the approximate, that means instead of pi, we're going to replace that with 3.14. So all we have to do is just use our same things, but we're going to replace pi with 3.14. So when I multiply, I get 75 and 36 hundredths, and I do want to bring my units down, so meters cubed. Okay, a cylinder has a height of 13 feet and a diameter of 20 feet. Find the exact, which means leave it as pi, okay, volume. So we want V equals pi r squared times the height. So we're going to leave pi. The radius, oh, they don't give us the radius, they give us the diameter. So the radius is half of this. Half of 20 is 10 squared times the height, which is 13. And we are doing feet, so at the end we're going to end up with feet cubed. So 10 squared is 100 times 13. So V equals 1,300 pi, and remember those feet cubed. And that's it. So we still have the same problem, but now they want the approximate value. So I'm just going to copy what we ended up with. At the end of our last one, when we found the exact value, now we're finding the approximate, which means we're going to replace pi with 3.14. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is do 1,300 times 3.14, and I get 4,082, and that is feet cubed. Okay, now we've got our last type of problem. It says a cylindrical tube has a radius of 4 inches and a height of 14. What is the exact volume of the tube? So we start out with our formula, pi r squared times the height, and it wants exact, so we're leaving pi. So now I'm going to take the radius. It tells me the radius is 4 squared times the height, which is 14. So the first thing I'm going to do is square 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And then I'm going to multiply 16 times 14. So I get 224. Remember, the pi stays in here. And then I've got to have my units, and this is inches. Remember, volume is always cubed. So 224 pi inches cubed.